can't believe what I did.
You ain't never gonna be left in the promises. Nobody under the luxury. Jesus isn't really expect us up and this week get you right. Get that Christ when I pass it, you perfect. You will never gonna be enough. You will never beat the better than us. Life is hard, you should really give up. Eat your pain, put a pin in the blood. Smoke that, pass that, trust me.
Master Grant.
Don't put God over money because God ain't giving you these studies.
Here's Dick. Here's Ingram.
I ain't buying it. Let's keep it real. I said
You got
check your resume. You create without the help from a holy father. You asked me that man been fake, but I'm here for you in the darkest place. Confess and make it, let's make a date. Let me have your soul, I will take control. You can have the world, I'll penetrate everything that you want. I can provide for you. Money, cars, and the girls. Make sure that you
17 seconds left in the second. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To win the drought.
Something is wrong with this picture. All that's screaming at me is lies. I know that you was in heaven and lost your position because of your foolish pride. When you were taking me with you, let go of my sins, return to your pretty pride. I've listened to you for the last time.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Dick, trying to get something going. And another shot.
Evidence, this is anything for former presidents, second precedents, make it effortless. You can never make it with these messages, cause they see the fire burning my desire, but they can't admire what I represent. I've been heaven sent, God's work. You should know who had the bars first. You can grab the book and read a hard verse, but in hell they screaming like a concert. This is hard work, you know what it is.
17 seconds left in the second quarter.
You think this is how we should live, but can't use the money to pay for your sins. Spinning the record.
Barnes with it. No points yet. Dick's got.
Then they take over your vision and show us a feeling. Now you hit and share on a tweet. On everything that you click and you don't pay attention and might think it's not even deep. It's when they completed the mission and we make the villain for doing the work of the beast.
Only do it. Only do it.
Only do it.
Presidential party going through can't get no unless they got I got I got calling my phone. Baby mama man, get up. I need it back. Cause I got a thing, baby.
Your heart is sweat and they count me out like hate said, hate down the dress. Hate me, but don't hate the message. So don't wait till this is hate me. Out of seconds, I'm just heading in the eyes. Look at the scars. I go to one of my God. Made me and gave me a job. Opened his arms, then put the world in my palms. Told me to aim for the stars. Now I know what he was talking about. Son, I need you to kill all the doubt. Go get my children and sort them out. I'm just sick of them struggling and showing these symptoms until it's a
And here are the Raptors now. After quickly.
I know I'm blowing the whistle. I'm in the feed.
Take my blood.
Barnes passes to Trout.
Killing my soul when I'm trying to no, I can't even evolve, I can't be a butterfly. But whenever I happen to fall, he give me another try to not look back. When the take push, I'ma push back. I need to go for the fruit back. I'm in the flesh when I choose that. God say don't never use that, but the state want me to abuse that. The dark is where all of the fool's at. I gotta stay where the rules at. I just
Here's Ingram. Nothing on the board. It's Dick on the wing. Back to Ingram. Quickly with a wide open.
I don't wanna work this job for someone. Put me inside. I don't know my pride. They best me, know the rest of me. I ain't doing it.
outside.
Been stuck inside. Repeatedly killing my soul when I'm trying to come alive. 16 times now I can't even evolve, I can't be a butterfly. But whenever I happen to fall, he give me another try to not look back. When the snake push, I'ma push back. I need to go through the fruit back. I'm in the flesh when I choose that.
And another steal for him. And that's his sixth steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Yeah, they're rolling right now.
Here's Barnes. Got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. MP getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. Back to the game after this quick break. Break.
Mad at me. They disagree and attempt to try and embarrass me. I'm getting sick of the Pharisees coming after me. I say what God tell me, ain't no way that they could cancel me for saying that I feel like social media is dangerous. Everybody's sexy, successful, I think they gangster. It's all fun and games until the kids do the same thing and use their cell phone to get everyone on the same wave. It feels strange, leaving us in a state of destruction.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that train came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, there's that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Brandon Pajemski, Chet Holmgren out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's MP, and it's Walker in at the small forward. Now here's Holmgren. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies delivered in a major way. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, and he was a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, B.A., the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. More points coming from inside.
When I be preaching, creating soul ties right after I finish teaching. Light child. Yeah.
In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
No one got a team. They ain't look between. They ain't know I got a team. No one got a team. They don't get even between.
Here's Dick. Yet to see a basket. Kicks it out to Barnes. Hits a three-pointer.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
Robinson on the wing. Outside Walker. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And the foul. Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Picture perfect execution on the double team. No problem stripping the ball away.
Holmgren, the pass to Alston. It's Pajemski on the wing. Back to MP. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair. Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
This new life, so now I put him first like a prefix. I'm gonna get hit, let me do it twice like a remix. Peep this, if I'm not winning, I still got Jesus in me every time.
6 to shoot. Pass to Barnes. Launches it.
An outstanding defense from Holmgren. I like watching him use his length on this end.
It's Robinson, high post. Outside Pajemski. Back to MP. Holmgren, right side. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Holmgren's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up moves.
Now here's Ingram. No points so far. Pass to Barnes. Looking to win the run. And again, Toronto, no good. And that's going to be a travel. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Toronto, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
I think for the Warriors, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
MP with it.
Just for anybody who doesn't. Lucy! He had the chance.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, which one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane, space and pace type offenses?
There is put it down hard. Watch out below. Woo. Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Got a piece of grab the pass to Ingram. Overall still. And again, no good by Toronto.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it work.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And the Raptors with the ball. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Back to Fisher. Pocket 6. No good, unable to end this run.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
And they've gone to the full court press here, looking to make things as difficult as possible and maybe force a turnover or two.
Here's Dick.
I got tunnel vision. New man, God, what's the license? From a mile away. Body your plan. You can step my man about a mile away. I got the with the roll round shot. And all of my women might call it Barbie. She looking back like I'm blessed, baby, no way. And lick it, body your plan.
If they're going to play 94 feet of defense here, they're going to try to make something happen with the full court press.
On the floor for the Warriors. Chet Holmgren out there with Walker. Then it's MP. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Pajemski in at the 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor. And they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, BA. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered in a major way. He had an unbelievable amount of points and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Dick, pass to Fisher. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Pass to Coles. Back to MP. Pocket 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shoots from the baseline.
Some them been there, done that, son, gon' treat me like we owe me. Young and Take the business, now you wanna get that close to me. I ain't making deals with the devil, but I'm holy.
Never thought that's really what you got for the
Final, lonely.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got MD, Jerris Walker out there with Holmgren. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Coles in at the 2. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies really contributed. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys have carried that momentum into this one.
And it's Barnes shutting it down.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
But look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Ingram. Scoreless thus far.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
Pass to Cole. Some nice passing by Golden State.
We are along the way, not knowing who to be. We are the people. We are the people. Yeah, we are.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got MP, and it's Holmgren.
We all live on away.
We've got Walter. That's Emmanuel quickly out there. Barnes out there with Brandon Ingram. And Murray Boyles in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies really contributed. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just...
I look it up. Okay.
Look at me now. Look
Okay.
at me now. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me now.
I thought I
doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now,
Oh.
Oh, here's Quickly. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Takes a three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
MP outside. Here's Holmgren. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes shutting it down.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Here's Alston. And again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
Kevin, something we've only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Lets the three fly. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this.
Buffalo soldier back in the saddle. Doris Miller, I done made it splashing. Tuskegee airmen above the average. Mom for Point Marine, and you don't want no battle. Cause my only girlfriend was my assault rifle. Shot my shot and got her. Then she gave me life. But some of my brothers under, so they stopped the grinding on another mission for the dreams would dry up. It was me and rivals, and I wasn't dying. Left my baby, and I swore on my arrival. And my dad a GI, and I surfaced like him now.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Change here. And the Raptors call time here. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Gobert.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's Grady Dick, and it's Grant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to NP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Will Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine.
You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Toronto shooting only 23% so far. Pass to Fisher. The 3 is up.
That's why I never got in the game for fun. When the sun stops, I'm the one that aiming on. Red light, green light, bring it on. On this hill, I'ma build my
Here's Fisher. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Gobert. RD out there with Blunt. And it's Coles in at the two-spot. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. And back in the day, guys like Bird and Magic competed for championships as rookies. But Doris, we haven't seen that in a while.
Kev, you have to remember, Larry Bird was drafted in unique circumstances. He was drafted a full year before he left college. And for both Larry and Magic, they joined talented veteran teams. That would be like the Celtics or Warriors drafting Wemby. It would be the exact same story.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. Embiid just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that Embiid.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Barnes can't get it to go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Nobody near Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own three.
A three from MP. And another three for Golden State.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ingram passes to Fisher. Clock at 4. And the Raptors.
They wanna kill him in the room. Verify the young, wanna write it to the tomb. Never born our kids, they can't have no. Never born our kids, they can't have no. We need Jesus in the room. Barry's got a fight, we don't wanna win the room.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the paint. Here's Barnes.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ingram outside. To the middle, looking to end the run. Grant, and he finishes nicely on the way.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, they hit their stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Three-pointer. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really.
He's
taking it to the opposition. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thanks, guys. We're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
I was just trying to stay active on the glass. We were able to force them into some tough shots and get enough misses to come out on top tonight. That's what the culture is here. Each of us doing small things together so we can do big things when playoffs come around.
Well, it's paying off, MP. Well done.
Big plus.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific job, Jennifer.
Ooh, that felt good.